In this video, we're going to show you the top 5 best 3D scanners 2025. 3D scanners capture precise digital models of real-world objects by analyzing their shape, texture, and dimensions. Using technologies like laser, structured light, or photogrammetry, they create detailed 3D representations for design, manufacturing, or preservation. Ideal for industries, education, and art, 3D scanners enable innovation and accurate replication with ease. I'm trying to list those based on price, quality, and more. Subscribe now, hit that bell, and never miss a product's review. Number 5. Occipital 3D Scanner. Great mobile 3D scanner. 3D scanning has opened up quite a few possibilities in today's world, with a vast number of uses that can be made of it. Professional-grade 3D scanners have already opened up new possibilities for many professions. Even for the average person, 3D scanning is opening up new avenues of creation, and none more so than those that are portable and not confined to a desktop. Instead of needing to be a talented 3D artist, almost anyone can now digitize random 3D objects for their own use. This is especially true for handheld 3D scanners, as you can scan things anywhere that you go, without having to lug extra equipment around. The Occipital ST01 structure sensor is a new, groundbreaking 3D scanner that has a number of benefits over older 3D scanners, including many that are handheld. Instead of being attached to a computer, this 3D scanner can attach to most mobile devices, allowing you to scan virtually anything, anywhere. The small size of the scanner coupled with its use with mobile devices makes this the most portable 3D scanner on the market. No longer do you need to have a scanner attached to a computer. You can just attach this to your phone and scan almost anything that you encounter in almost any location. Take and scan anywhere. The portability of this scanner alone makes it a worthy purchase for most people, but there are plenty of other benefits to it as well. The tracking method of the scanner allows for a wide variety of useful purposes, such as taking measurements of a room or enclosed space with just the press of a button, or providing augmented reality through your mobile device. Number 4. 3D Systems Inc. 3D Scanner. Versatile handheld scanner. As nice as desktop 3D scanners are to have and use, they come with a lot of limitations. For one, almost all of them are severely restricted by the size of objects that they can scan. For smaller objects, this is usually fine, but anything too large for the scanner simply can't be scanned with it. Also, many of them have issues with scanning certain shapes, with many being limited to only cylindrical objects or certain other shapes. And of course, anything that's larger than the scanner is out of the question, including scanning people or even faces. The 3D Systems Inc. 391230 3D scanner is a great handheld scanner that opens up a new world of versatility to 3D scanning. With this scanner, you're no longer limited in the size and shape of objects that are being scanned. This portable 3D scanner allows for the scanning of objects of almost any shape and size, within reason, of course, which means it is able to scan many everyday objects that desktop scanners can't come close to. This helps make it ideal for those who need to scan objects such as people, cars, and other larger objects. This also allows for a great deal of portability as well, meaning that you aren't limited to a room or studio for conducting scans. Portable and efficient. As this is a handheld scanner instead of a stationary desktop model, this opens up a wide world of possibilities for use, including portability. This scanner can be used in almost any location to effectively capture the 3D meshes of most objects. As it is a wired scanner, it does require a connection to a computer for use, but using it in conjunction with a laptop helps maintain the scanner's portability. Number 3. P3D 3D System Scanner. Completely open 3D scanner. One of the problems with closed scanners is that the size and volume of the scanner often severely limit the size of the objects that can be used. Having to fit an object into an enclosed space can be a source of trouble, especially if the object being scanned is fragile or easily bendable, such as clay models or anything made with thin material. When scanning a lot of objects in one session, constantly inserting and removing them is only asking for trouble with damaging the objects and only offers another cause of headaches when trying to accomplish work. The He3D 00003 3D System Scanner Kit provides an open scanning environment that makes it much easier to scan objects than most other scanners. The open design allows you to easily place and move the object being scanned without worries of having it fit, or of causing damage to it. This allows for a heavy volume of items being scanned to be done so easily and quickly, and the scanning environment can be completely controlled by the user instead of relying on special conditions of the internals of the scanner. Having such complete control of the scanning process is something that most heavy users of 3D scanners will come to appreciate. Open source tools. The open nature of the scanner doesn't just apply to the scanner's build. The scanner and the associated software that it requires are all open source, which means they are freely available, and that you don't need to rely on expensive software tools for scanning or editing your 3D models. As the scanner is based on an open source design, it is meant to be assembled by the user. Number 2. Matterform 3D Scanner. Easy to use 3D scanner. One of the unfortunate facts about many 3D scanners on the market is that they are often difficult to use, especially for beginners. Many of them have very complex requirements that require the user to work around their limitations, often necessitating an extensive amount of time and patience in order to get a good 3D scan. Others may also have difficulties with compatibility with certain software or operating systems, and getting them to work right with the hardware and software that you need may just not be possible. The Matterform MFS 1v1 3D scanner is one device that doesn't suffer from these problems. This desktop 3D scanner is very simple to set up and use, and is actually a great recommended choice for beginners. The included tools help make setup and operation a breeze, especially for those without any previous 3D scanning experience. The process of scanning can be done in 3 very simple steps, which is much less complex than other competing models on the market. There's also no problem with compatibility, as the included 3D scanning software saves your 3D models in standard file formats including the STL and PLY formats, which are compatible with all 3D printers. Operates quickly and efficiently. One of the best features about this 3D scanner, along with its ease of use, is the speed in which it can accomplish the scan. Since scanning can be done in just 3 easy steps, there is no long, complicated process for saving a 3D model to your computer. The scanner can quickly scan almost any object that fits on the scanning bed, up to 8 inches in diameter and 9 inches in height, capturing even the smallest details, and all in less than 7 minutes. Number 1. XWise Printing 3D Printer Scan. Great all-in-one solution. The world of 3D printing, while still relatively expensive, has dropped in price dramatically within the last few years. 3D printers are available almost everywhere now, and many of them are quite affordable, with some even approaching the price of standard 2D printers. However, most of them do not include the means of scanning along with it, and as such, most require some kind of extra purchase of a 3D scanner in order to make use of the printer. Even worse, not all 3D scanners and 3D printers will be compatible with each other, so that makes finding the right models to work together quite difficult. This problem is easily solved by the XWise Printing DaVinci 1.0 AIO all-in-one 3D printer. The all-in-one design of this printer means that you have the means to scan, edit, and print 3D models of real-world objects with just one device. This all-in-one 3D scanner and printer will scan an object, give you the tools to edit it, and then print a copy of it in just a few minutes' time. The scanner can scan any object within 5 minutes, so there is no need to wait around forever just while it is in the process of scanning. You can also print an object of up to 456 cubic inches in record time, so this device really cuts down on the whole process of scanning, editing, and printing. Outstanding included tools. The all-in-one 3D scanner and printer comes bundled with the tools that you need to make the most out of this device, including the XWise Maker 3D design software for editing your 3D scans, a 3D gallery program, and the XWise Printing STEAM 3D printing education curriculum for teaching you the basics of 3D printing and scanning.